Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler had a heated back and forth, which ended in Chandler saying the fight was off and Conor calling out Max Holloway. It started with Donald Trump on Aiden Ross's stream, saying that Khabib is his favorite fighter.
Dana.
Yeah, he's the
There's
greatest.
nobody like him, you know? I always say everybody can be replaced except Dana. Because this guy travels the world looking for fighters, okay? Get me fighters. He doesn't care where they're from, countries nobody ever heard of. And that's where he finds the best fighters.
Who are like your favorite fighters?
Well, I think Khabib, I mean, how good is Khabib? 29, 28 and 0. And then his father died and he stopped. I don't think he ever lost a round. I got to meet him at a fight because I walk in with Dana. Sometimes I do this walk in. You know, he came to me and he said, "You're the man that can stop the war," because he's talking about the war with Ukraine, Russia.
Of course.
Because he knows they're his people. I mean, on both sides, right? There's so many people dying in that war. It was amazing. We weren't talking about fighting. We were talking about a different kind of fighting, a much worse kind of fighting. And he was very concerned about that whole thing, that war. He said, "You can get it stopped," and I can get it stopped. I will have that stopped before I assume off. I will.
Conor reposted that clip. He wrote, "Campaign-ending decision. A smelly, fat mountain monkey from the inbred mountains of Dagestan is your favorite UFC fighter? Wow, abysmal." Conor continued, "I was actually wrong. Couple $100 million he is worth, not multi-billion. I would have thought USA only would be the mentality here, and what I would want to see out of my president personally. To pick a retired inbred fighter from the Dagestan, Russia, who has 3 main events only to his name, is astounding. Over all the American fighters that have backed him, it's a shocking decision. He was caught on the spot. That won't go unnoticed on the roster. This presidential race is very tight right now, more so now." Michael Chandler replied saying, "Stop it. If you had half the balls that Donald Trump had, you would have shown up June 29th. Instead, you're normal walking, beer chugging Austin 316 style at a local fight show / motorcycle rally in South Dakota. A red 100% MAGA state, by the way." Conor replied, "Bro, he doesn't even know who the f*** you are. He probably thinks you're a little broke begging arsewipe." Chandler said he does, but that's neither here nor there. Here's the deal. I beat your ass in December. I bet my entire career on it. End of the year backflipping over your lifeless body on the canvas." Conor replied, "My man, it was an abysmal choice for fighter. Be real with yourself, please. Horrific. And yes, I look forward to December. It was going to be Big Bear originally for my camp, but now it will be Colorado Springs instead. Better facilities, where the US Olympic athletes train. I arrive summer end. I will be ready for what you bring, and yes, you will be doing your backflip all right, but it will be from the speed and accuracy of my backhand that will be making you flip. I'm going to flip you like a pancake." And this is where things took a turn. Chandler then posted this. He wrote, "Never mind, guys. I think it's time I finally admit the fight is off. He's still in stage 2 of the 7 of grief pertaining to his career being over. Figured he'd be closer to 5 by now. Godspeed." Conor replied, "LOL, okay, lil bro. Swapped out handy. Max Holloway, where you at December? The real BMF, you know." Umar Nurmagomedov says he'll smash both Sean O'Malley and Merab. Umar defeated Corey Sandhagen via unanimous decision at UFC Abu Dhabi this past weekend.
They said I'm next for the title. I am #1 contender. I will fight for the title next. Doesn't matter it's gonna be Merab or O'Malley. Be careful, guys. I coming for you. Doesn't matter who gonna be next. I coming.
Would you rather fight Merab or would you rather fight Sean?
You know, if I will choose, they will think I scared one of them. That's why I want to fight with both of them. I don't scare no one. Doesn't matter. Even if boss, I will fight. I will smash them both.
Sean O'Malley says he might go whoop Umar Nurmagomedov next just to make Conor McGregor jealous. On his YouTube channel, Sean said it looked like Nurmagomedov did win, but again, that was a very close fight. Corey is, in my opinion, one of the best pound-for-pound guys in the world. So for Umar to be ranked number 10, which a lot of the guys wouldn't fight him, so I'm not surprised that he didn't have that many high-level fights up until this, or at least high-level popular opponents. No one in the UFC wanted to fight this guy. Incredible performance by both guys, really. Corey did a good job shutting down Umar's offensive takedowns and wrestling. Striking was pretty close. Umar looked like he landed harder shots. That's as high level of a fight as it gets. Me versus Umar next? Hashtag we'll see, LOL. Davis and Figueiredo called me out. Ilia Topuria and Max Holloway are going to fight soon. Undefeated Umar 18-0 versus undefeated Sugar Show 19-0. Beat a Dagestani? I wouldn't mind that. That would be a really good way to get at Conor. Imagine how jealous he would be. I might go whoop Umar just for that reason alone. Could be a potential massive next fight. I've got to get through Merab next, obviously. We all know how dangerous Merab is. The guy has a 9-fight win streak. He's beat like 5 former champions. Dude is as legit as it gets. I just believe that I'll put his lights out and be on to the next. So Umar can be next. But same before I fought Cheeto. I couldn't pick. Is Merab next? Is Merab next? I had to figure out Cheeto first, which I did very easily, some would say. I've got to go out, take Merab out, and we'll see what the Sugar Show has next. Here's some footage of Khamzat Chimaev grappling with Rockhold. 21-year-old woman has made some serious accusations against Alex Pereira. She posted a series of TikToks claiming that Alex raped her during UFC 302 fight week. She says that the assault occurred at a hotel after her and a friend were invited for a night out with Alex and an unnamed assistant. She released a statement saying, "Took me a while to find the courage to come out and say this, but I've been struggling so much with my mental health and I can barely get out of bed these days. It's eating me alive keeping it inside and not talking about it because I'm scared, but I'm hoping this will help me heal and not feel so alone. I know some people won't believe me and think I'm chasing clout and stuff like that, but I just want to feel normal again, and I'm hoping maybe me finding the courage to tell my story is the first step in that direction. If any other women have ever experienced this, I'm so sorry. You're not alone, and I hope this helps you find your voice again too." So there's alleged DMs regarding this situation making the rounds on social media today between this woman and a user who private messaged her on Instagram. I want to preface before showing these DMs that they can absolutely be faked. Unless there's a video of them, it's hard to tell if they're legit or not. However, these screenshots have been making the rounds on social media today. It shows a user messaging her saying, "Nice fake allegations. Hope your failed OF career produced enough money for defense lawyers." She allegedly responded with a laughing crying emoji and followed up with, "The money I'm making from all the exposure to my OF will pay well for them." Again, it is not confirmed if those DMs are real. Now, despite this story trending on social media for 2 days, at the time of this video there has been no comment from Alex or his team. However, Alex has been posting to his Instagram story all day today. He first posted a video of himself shadowboxing. Alex then reposted a few stories from Glover Teixeira in his gym. He followed up with this video of him training with a broom.
Não, quase nada. Tem algumas palavras que você vê que tem uma coisinha mais. Eu vou te falar em mais 6 meses.
Alex ended it off by posting some footage of him sparring. When Alex or his team does release a statement, we'll be sure to update you guys. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from Fall Guys for the win. It says, "We don't need any more Aiden Ross MMA comments." The second one's from Punjabi Piccolo. It says, "Tony the type of guy to tell his fans to retire." And the final one's from Zane. It says, "Aiden Ross is a punk." Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.